Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a rewind plan with me, and this is just to look back at my last one. I used some pretty sheepy sticker sheets to create this kind of mishmash spread for Mulan, and I thought it turned out really cute. But let's move into this week here, which was the week of St. Patrick's Day. I'm going to be using this kit from GL Designs group, and you'll see that there's a lot of foil that I used, and it's because I had a lot of foil left over from the kit that I used in my main planner and some sheets that I didn't get to use in my main planner. So let me walk you through that stuff real fast. The first thing is the Stickie Committee. I had these like overlay sheets from not too long ago. Sorry, I did some pre-planning. Not too long ago I ordered the bottom washi, which is this gold foiled overlay down here, and then the full box overlays, and I didn't get them in time because I had already put down other overlays on the boxes that I wanted to use in my main planner, so I just used the full box overlays here. And then I had a lot left over from the Wiggle It Wednesday from Scribble Prints Co, so I just used some of that. I used like the corners and the weekend banner because I didn't use that in my main kit. A lot of the icons I used, so you'll see me pulling those in and out. And then, yeah, I think that's it for the stuff that I like prepared. But I'm gonna go ahead and go in and put in the like full boxes, the bottom washi. There are glitter headers down here, so that's really nice, and then there are date dots or date cover-ups. So I'm gonna go ahead, do all of this, and then I'll be right back with you guys. Alright guys, let's do this sidebar real quickly before my camera dies. I have the quote box here. I did something a little bit different with my boxes just because I didn't want like foils or colors right next to each other, or full boxes for that matter. I don't know how I like it, but we're going to see how it goes. I am going to put in a habit tracker here, and then I want to try and fit in this full box, so let me see what I can do. I think I'm just going to put this in with a this week header for my dinners. I think I'm just going to take out my tracker for Alright guys, so I think the last thing you saw me do was struggling with this sidebar, so I did figure it all out, I filled it all out, and then I went in and put what little deco was in the kit up at the top. And now we're ready to get into planning out the actual things that happened this week. So the first thing on Monday was that I had my class in the morning. So I'm going to be using these Little Miss Paperie stickers, and I think I want to do, there's so many colors that match. I think this color matches okay, and I feel like the greens are a little bit too green, but we could do these. I'm also trying to figure out how many school stickers I actually need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we have these. We could do this one, and I guess like a pink. No, the pinks don't really work. This green doesn't look bad. We'll do that one as well. Okay, so there is all the school labels that I'll need. So I'm gonna put one of the more green ones up top here, and I'm gonna try fit in a lot of things throughout this week just because I wrote down a lot of things, and I think that sometimes when you have a lot of stuff in a box, it tends to look better than when there's a bunch of space. So we're gonna see how this goes, but that's my goal. So I'll put that up towards the top. And then after that, I had to go and pick up some stuff from our like storage container. So I have these. They're her Happy Mail Danny the Dragon stickers. I got these a while ago from Chaos and Company, who I think has changed her name since, but I know that I updated my link for her, so if you're interested you can check her out. But the little dragon matched so well. So I picked that stuff up, and then I got lunch with my dad from this like little burger place near our house. So I have these from Prim Co. They're foiled. And then I had to get my shots, I should say. I get 3 every time. So for shots this week, I'm using my Fox and Cactus girls, and I'm gonna put this down a little bit further and just right in there, and that will be the first part of Monday. And then I had work afterwards. So for work this week, I'm going to be using these Scribble Prints Co. labels, and I only worked 2 days this week, so I'm just going to use these 2 like minty colors and put that in. I just worked a regular shift, and we'll put that there. And then when I got home, I had to look at all of like the graduation emails that got sent out because this week was grad week. So I had to kind of go through them and figure out what I was actually going to purchase. Like they had a bunch of packages and stuff like that. It was very complicated. But I was going to use a label for that, but I think I'll just use a label for the other thing. So I'm going to use one of these and put her in. These are from Little Paper Prints. And then for studying this night, I had lots to study. So I'm going to use one of these, I think. These are like the Shamrock labels. And I'm just going to stick that towards the bottom. And then I can put in some Simply Gilded Washi in between, which is nice because I thought I was not going to be able to use Simply Gilded Washi. But I'm going to use one of these like Scribble Prints scripts. I'm going to use the one that says study, and I need my tweezers, and we'll put this in because this was the week of my midterms, so definitely needed to do some studying. I've gotten back a few of my grades, and these tests were definitely harder than all the other tests I've taken, so that's a bummer. Okay, I think I'm going to put pink in between here, just because this is very green, which is fine. I just need something to break it up. So I have this Simply Gilded Washi, which is like the little confetti bits. And we'll just put a strip in here and call it a day. I have my slice tool, and we'll do that. I have a lot of like St. Patrick's Day washi, but I don't think that it's gonna match. well, the Simply Gilded one might, like the one that's like really crowded, but I don't know that any of the other ones are gonna match, which is kind of a bummer, but it's okay. So there is that, and then we can move on to Tuesday, and the first thing that happened was I had an exam in the morning, so I'm gonna use one of these again. What do I want to put it on? I guess we'll just use one of these. Use the pink one. And I wanted to mark the exam separately because I really only had like one exam a day, if I had an exam that day. And I have these exam stickers that I wanted to use, so might as well. So we'll use this one. I don't even have enough exam stickers for like all of the exams that I took, but might as well use what I can, because after this semester I'm not gonna have a need for school stickers, so I don't want to have like a ton just left over that I can't use. Okay, so there's that. And then after that I had like an emotional breakdown, which this was the week of emotional breakdowns. Let me just tell you that. So this is like the pre-planning that I did for all my green foiled items. So I'm about to use one of these Wonton in a Million foiled stickers. These are like all of her emotions, so those have been fun to use. But I'm gonna use this one that's crying, because I literally just like sat in my car and cried for a good amount of the day. It was just not, it was not fun. So I'm gonna put this on this side. Something's crooked here and I don't really know what, but I'm just gonna roll with it. Yeah, it was just a very hard day with like friends and just all the stuff I had to worry about. I didn't need any of it going on, and of course it just happened, so that's life. Okay, so after that, then I had my other class, my second class, so I'm gonna use one of these school stickers in, and I really wanted to leave school after crying. It was one of those things too where like you cry so hard that you give yourself like a headache, and it was no good, and then I didn't want to eat because then my head hurt, and it was just, I was a hot mess express. I don't know that I'm gonna have room for all of this. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna move this up a little bit, because after school I came home and I sorted through those boxes that I picked up on Monday, because they're like from what's left of my grandma's stuff, so we had to figure out what we were going to keep and what we were going to put in a different storage container, and what's like garage sale, you know, all that stuff that you have to do when you're sorting through people's things. So I'm going to put in another dragon, which is so cute. I'm so glad I'm getting to use these. And then after that we had like a family night, so I have these Magic Prints foiled family night stickers, and I think I'm going to put this on, I was going to do washi, like Simply Gilded washi, but I just feel like it's not going to work as well, so I'm going to use this strip of washi from the kit. I've kind of learned my lesson with trying to like layer things on top of Simply Gilded washi. It never ends up looking the way that I think it will. So there's that. And then it was, let's see, what did I mark next? There was lots of things that happened that I wanted to mark. It was Taco Tuesday, so I only have one of these Taco Tuesdays like stickers left, and I wanted to use it up. It's been my goal because all these other stickers I can use for any time that I have tacos, but this one I can only use on Tuesdays. So I'm gonna put this off to the side. I don't know what I'm gonna put there, but I just feel like it needs to be off to the side. Oh, maybe I could put like a flag in. That's not a bad idea. Just so like, because I don't want to put two things in the middle, but I also don't want to like write anything. Okay, I think that's gonna work. And then we watched the last two episodes of The Bachelor, so I have this foiled icon for that, which I really admire Colton for what he did. I feel like no other Bachelor has done that. like stayed true to a situation and like just wrote it out. I'm not like spoiling anything really, but yeah, I don't know. I was impressed that he decided to do that instead of just like trying to like go along with the process, because I don't know, I've always thought it was weird that like you get that far with like 3 people and then you like don't know by that time who you're gonna propose to. I feel like that's not true. So and then we had sherbet this night, which is starting to become a tradition to have sherbet and watch Bachelor, but maybe we'll move on to Bachelorette, which if you haven't found out who's going to be the Bachelorette, I want to know your opinion. I know who it is. I don't want to ruin it in case someone hasn't, but please go look it up because it doesn't really ruin anything. It's going to be interesting. That's all I can say. Okay, so that was Tuesday. Moving on to Wednesday over here, I had class again. So let's use this one. And then after that, I got IHOP, which was so delicious. I was gonna go and have, I think the plan was to get Denny's. Yeah, because we were gonna get breakfast anyway, and then my friend was like, I left my work stuff at home. So then I turned around and we ended up back like near our houses, but we don't have a Denny's near us, so we got IHOP instead, which is fine. Okay, so IHOP, and then I had to get my shots. So I have another Fox and Cactus girl, and which, by the way, the shots are starting to like, I don't know what it is, but my skin, like, this sounds weird because I know that it's not true, or maybe it is and it's just like crazy to think about, but like I swear my skin is getting tougher because like when they try and like poke me with the shot, like they have to do it harder. Like, I don't know, it's just weird. I feel like a pincushion. I'm tired of getting 3 shots 2 times a week. So 6 shots a week. Okay, so then I had work, so I'm gonna put in this work label. Yeah, I only worked 2 days this week because Friday they were gone, so made my life a little bit easier that I didn't have to go to work. I'm gonna move this down a little bit because spacing is weird to me. But there's that. And then what happened after that? Oh, while I was at work, I was like really thirsty and I needed to take Advil because my head hurt really bad. So I like stopped at Starbucks on my way to like drop off the kids somewhere, or in between dropping the kids off at their practices. Yeah, and I got like a passion fruit iced tea because it was finally like hot this day. It was just great. So I'm using this little coffee cup. Even though I got an iced drink, I wanted to use the green foil. And then I studied while I was at work. I started working on my like study guide for my exam that was the next day. And even when I got home, I worked on it some. So I think I'm actually going to use a label for that. Let's go with one of these. And I'll cover up the shamrock. Yeah, and then I continued studying when I got home, so it was a bit of time. But I think the other thing that's hard is, like, I think I've talked about this before, I am not a studier. Like, I don't know what it is. I feel like I just lack the ability to study, and I'm someone who like learns just by listening. And I feel like taking notes definitely helps, but I feel like the taking notes is more to help me focus on listening. So when I sit down to study, it's really hard for me to study because I don't have someone like telling me the information, so it feels like I'm not absorbing it. So yeah, I have a hard time studying. Let's just leave it at that. But I did do my best because, you know, you gotta try. And then this night I had to walk my dog, so I have these Knockout Print Shop like dog walking stickers to put in there. And lastly, we had Panda. Again, I feel like we got Panda last week too. Actually, I know we got Panda last week too. But it's good. So these are from Washi. They're just like little takeout boxes. And that was my Wednesday. And then moving on to Thursday, it was Lenora's birthday, and where's the little icon? Here it is. We use the, oh wait, let's use the green foiled one. I hope you had a wonderful birthday, Lenora. I'm going to put this on one of these labels. And then I did have class this day and an exam, but my class was first because I had already taken it. And it always blows my mind when professors give tests that like students get such a low average on. So like this was the test that I took on Tuesday. We got the test back and the highest like grade out of the whole class was a 38 out of 50, so that set the curve. But still, I think to have the highest grade be a 38 is kind of ridiculous. Like that says something. So yeah, then this day was Grad Fest, which was like the most confusing process I've ever been through, but then again, I feel like that's the motto of my whole college career. It's like, this is really confusing. Just because the way that they had everything set up, I was just like, what is the plan here? Like, where am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to do? And it seemed like no one had the answer to those questions. And it wasn't like this line that you go through and like, you pay for your cap and gown and then you are offered like this package or offered this package. Like it was all different sections. And yeah, so I think I got everything. And then they didn't tell me that I was like so one of the packages, like you get a frame for your diploma. And so that's what we went for. And so then I didn't know they were going to give me the frame right then. And so I had to walk across campus with this frame that's like half the size of my body. So yeah, it was just a lot. But I think I got everything. Hopefully I got everything. So yeah. And then I had another exam. So I'm going to, yeah, we'll do it this way. So I'm gonna put this in with the other script from that sheet. Where is it? It's like the little one. Oh, here it is. We'll use this one. This makes me happy that this is almost done, because I feel like as I use up my school stickers, I feel like I'm almost done with school as well as almost done with my sheets of stickers, which is nice. So yeah, my exam, and wait a second, that was weird. What did I write? What I wrote doesn't make sense, so I'm like ignoring that. Okay, so then after my exam I had my appointment to go to, so I'm going to use, I should just keep this out. Oh, it's because I studied. Oh, okay, well we'll just use the extra little books there. Okay, and then I had my appointment, so I'm going to put in this little @ symbol there, and afterwards I just pre-planned. So I'm going to use one of these big boxes. They're like bigger than half boxes. It was like my way to de-stress. I only had one more test, and it was one of those things that I didn't really know how to study for. She's like, I don't know. I haven't gotten a read on her yet, but she's like a professor that I don't really understand the way that she does things yet. I don't know that I'll ever understand the way that she does things. So studying, I felt like, okay, well, I'm as prepared as I think I could be, but I don't even know what she's gonna throw at us. And sure enough, we take the test, and it was like a written test as well, but on the computer too, which I've never done one of those at school. And so when I got there, like the computer didn't work for me, and so the like, what are they called? Like the monitors that watch the computer lab, one of them came over and was like, I think you should move computers because yours is deciding not to start up. And I was like, okay, great. And then I moved and I was on a different computer, and then like no one told me how to like start up the block browser, which is basically like a browser that they use so that you can't look anywhere else while you're taking the exam. So then, like, I didn't know what to do, and so then they came over and was like, oh, you have to do it this way. I was like, okay, great, would have been nice to know that sooner. So I kind of got, like, a late start to the exam anyway, but I'm a pretty fast test taker. And then like, we get the grade back over the weekend, and there was one of the questions that I guess was like worth 35 points, and she was like, if it was the same length as all the other questions that you wrote, then like that's not good enough, and that's why I took off points. And I was like, well, I thought I answered it sufficiently. Like, your input on how long it was does not help me. Anyways, so I pre-planned on Thursday because I didn't know how much more I could study. So come Friday I had class, and it was like we took the exam for the first half of class, and then we had to do like actual class stuff afterwards, which I always hate when professors do that. It literally makes me so angry at them, because I'm like, you have the opportunity to just let us go, and you're not. You're being stubborn, and you're like, no, we have to have class, and we don't. So yeah, she was just in a mood, I think. And then I almost spilled the beans on my mom's surprise party this day, and there was just lots going on. Like, this was not a good week, I'm sorry. So I was like so mad at myself. So I have this like little upset Wonton sticker because I like almost spilled the beans, and then I didn't want anyone to be mad at me. And it was very stressful, but thankfully I saved it. Because what happened was I was like texting, like, you know how you can go between texting on your laptop and on your phone? And so I was like writing a text message to my friend who's helping out with the party, and I was like, oh, we can't clean the house because then she'll know. And I sent it in the group chat instead to like my mom and my dad. And I was like, oh great. And so I was like calling her to make sure she didn't see it. Thankfully she didn't see it, and I told her, oh, I just like accidentally sent a picture I was trying to send to dad to you, like, can you have your coworker like delete it? And she was like, yeah. So she's a very nice lady to do that and not wonder what the heck I sent her. So that was good. Anyways, that was why. And then it was, oh, I wanted to use this script sticker down here as well. This is one of those like planning scripts that she has. So I'm gonna do plan next week up top here. Sorry. Okay, and then back over here I had the day off of work, which was really nice. So I have these day off scripts from Prim Co. Obviously I don't get a lot of days off. So I'm gonna put that in on this last piece of washi just to put some color behind it. And then what happened after that? What did I do? Oh, I binge watched a bunch of like YouTube videos, and I think I like watched some, I think I finished, what did I finish? I was watching something on Netflix. I don't know. I don't know what I was doing. But I wrote down that I binge watched a bunch of stuff. So I have this little computer that I'm gonna put in over here. And then after that, oh, I like got, yeah, I went to juice it up because it was also really hot this day, and I wanted like a smoothie so I could put like a probiotic boost in it, just because like, I don't know. I was feeling run down, and I didn't want to get sick, and I didn't want to feel gross. I already felt gross, so I didn't want to like get worse. So these are from Millie Paper Company. I feel like that's her name now, but I might still have her listed as this, but I have the accurate link down below if you're interested. So those are like her smoothie girls, and then I went and got Chipotle later that night for dinner with my friend, so I'm gonna use these Pretty and Prim Co stickers. I'm gonna use the burrito and the guac just because I really love these stickers and I don't want to use them up, so I want to use those first. I'm going to put in this like bigger washi because that's all that I had left to mark that day. So this is from the February box, I believe, mystery box from, or is this January? I don't know. I feel like it's January because the Sakura one was February. So yeah, January mystery box from Simply Gilded. This washi is so cute. Like, you can't use it any other time really, but it's really cute. And then we'll put this in down here for my dinner. And then came Saturday. Saturday was not a good day. I tried to be really nice to myself this day. I tried to prepare. I knew that this day was going to be horrible. So let's just get this over with. So I slept in because, you know, avoiding problems, why not? So I have the sleeping wonton up there. And then I got Starbucks. So I have these Starbucks cups, and I think I want to do this one with like the mint bow. Starbucks tends to make a lot of things better, so there's that. And then I painted something for my friend. It was like I needed the relaxing benefit from painting, but like it was for someone else, like I wasn't going to keep it. And it was actually really cool. I wonder if I could like pull up a picture of it. My friend's favorite author is Edgar Allan Poe. And one of the things that I found in the boxes that I was like looking for looking through my grandma's stuff was like a dictionary of quotations, which I didn't even know was a thing that existed. And so I found like a page with quotes from Edgar Allan Poe, and as you know, like Edgar Allan Poe is a like dark romanticist writer. Like a lot of his stuff is really creepy, like so I like tore a page out of the book, which I know, terrible, and I created like this collage with like red and black paint. It looks really freaky, but it's like the aesthetic of my friend's room and stuff, but it's really cool. And then I like printed out these pictures and underlined the "all that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream" quote. So I thought it was cool. She liked it, you know, good stuff. But that's what I spent my morning doing because I needed to just avoid all the problems. So we're gonna put that in, and I think I'm gonna do, what should I do? Oh, I'll do the like skinny green washi. But yeah, and it was fun, and it kind of got me like inspired to do more stuff. Like I went through the book and like found a quote that I liked, because you know, doing things for yourself is important too. So I haven't like painted it yet, but I went through and like found a Shakespeare, like my favorite Shakespeare quote. So I'm gonna like do one for myself. I don't know, I think it's cool. I like doing things like that I can do repetitively and like give to people, because I really don't like doing art for myself. Like this, if you would consider it art, is the only thing that I really do for myself. Everything else, if I make it, I usually want to give it away. So yeah, that's my life. So I did that for a while, and then I found out that the new season of Queer Eye was on Netflix, which had to binge watch that, obviously. So I have this little TV sticker there. I love Queer Eye so much. Those guys are so funny. It's just great. And then I'm gonna put in this big box, because this whole night, like, it's just like one big anxiety mess. Like there's nothing else to put in, there's nothing else to talk about. Like it was just me crying, being a hot mess. So I have this. And yeah, it was horrible. I hated it, but it's over. I have overcome it, and it's behind me now, and I just hope everything starts to get better, because I'm sick of everything being not so great. So that's my spiel on that, but I can put in this washi here to make this a little prettier, and that will be that. And then Sunday was kind of a different day too, because my dad was gone on like a day trip or whatever with his friends, and so I had to stay with my mom and my dog, and it was St. Patrick's Day. So to mark that it was St. Patrick's Day, I have all of these fun things that I want to use, but I can't use all of them. So this is a freebie from Crest Press. You'll see the order that I got this in when I upload my haul, which hopefully is tomorrow. But it has this like happy St. Patrick's Day sticker on it that I wanted to use before I like put that. Oh my gosh, my camera shut off. I hope you didn't like miss everything. I have no idea. I was just literally sitting here blabbing. I'm gonna have to check that out. Okay, anyways, I put this here, which is like a Crest Press sticker, and because I didn't like how that was looking, and then now I'm trying to figure out what I can put over here. So I think I'm going to use what do I want to use? I think we'll use this one. I'm feeling lucky. Even though I wasn't. And we'll put this in. Maybe I could just put it there. That's not a bad idea. Because I don't want to like put in too much Happy St. Patrick's Day. Okay, so there's that. And then, because it was just my mom and I, we had IHOP, or like she got IHOP after dropping my dad off. And where are the pancake stickers? Here they are. So, 2 times IHOP this week. I'm not complaining. And then, what happened after that? Oh, I binge watched the last season of a series of unfortunate events, which I also hadn't seen. This was just the day of like, or the weekend of just binging shows. So I'm gonna use this, this icon from the kit to mark that. And it was good. I mean, I don't know. It's like a kid show, but like I really like a series of unfortunate events, so I was glad to see how they wrapped it up and stuff. I feel like the last episode was kind of underwhelming, but I don't know. I'm not mad about it. Okay, and then I did some editing and uploading, so I have these from Prim Co. They're just her foiled laptops, and then these are scripts. And I just wanted to put this in. We'll use this box. These are a little bit smaller, actually way smaller than those other boxes that I used. So we'll just put this in and this. And then lastly, oh no, 2 more things. So while I was doing this and while I was binging, I tidied up what I needed to tidy up. I just had a lot of things all over the place, so we'll put that in. And then lastly, we watched Instant Family this night, which was so cute. It was a really cute movie. These are from Ninja Unicorn Creative. I'm gonna use this green one. It's not a perfect match, I know, but it's gonna work. Yeah, I highly suggest watching that movie. It's really cute. So we'll put that in. And then I feel like I could put in something. I don't want to like pull anything else new in, but we can do another one of these like confetti strips. Yeah, I highly suggest seeing it. It has Mark Wahlberg in it. Isn't that his name? And I guess it's like based on a true story, which is cool too. But it's really funny. It's not lighthearted. Like, you could possibly cry watching it. My mom did. I didn't. But yeah, it was really cute. So this is the finished spread. I really hope you didn't like miss all of this, but if you did, I'm really sorry. But I think it looks really, really cute. Let me give you a little wiggle there. You can see all the green foil things and all the gold too. So I'm gonna go ahead, fill it all out, kind of clean my desk up because it's a mess. And then I will be back to show you guys the finished product. Alright guys, here is the spread all filled out, and I think it turned out really, really cute for such a crummy week, but I hope you guys had a good week, and I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. This is what I have left of the kit. I have these 3 labels down here. We have these like check boxes that you could use in the sidebar or something, and one of these shamrock labels. We have these, which are like bigger checklist, if that makes sense. Another box, bill due, weekend banner, and some date dots. And then we have some checklist icons, a flag, and sidebar headers. So this is a very well-rounded kit. There's not a ton of labels in there, but I feel like if you're gonna do white space, it's a really good kit for that. And it comes with glitter headers and date cover-ups. And this even came with like a freebie of glitter header overlays. They were silver and I wanted to choose gold, so that's why I didn't use them. But still, I feel like GL Designs group has really good deals for her kits, and her premium matte paper, or her matte paper, I forget what she calls it, it's really nice. It's like super buttery smooth, and it's not as thick as like Caress press paper, but it feels exactly the same. So yeah, highly recommend. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you have not already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!